what was supposed to happen when NATO left, when the U.S. invaders and foreign occupiers left, when Germany and frickin' Australia and British and everybody, when they left the Afghanistan. People were supposed to get together and start building, weren't they? People were supposed to get together. All Afghans were supposed to be rejoicing and happy that, hey, we actually defeated NATO. We defeated Western powers. We defeated all these superpowers. They're gone. They're out of our country. We need to get together. We need to help build our institutions and build our mining sectors and nationalize our resources and build back better, our infrastructure and all that. And for the most part, one group started doing that. And you know who that was? You know who that? The Pashtuns. The Pashtuns, they literally started building up the Kush Tepe Canal, the world's biggest man-made canal. They started building it for irrigation for the farmlands and then the agriculture. They destroyed all the poppy fields, all the drugs and heroin. They destroyed all of it. They outlawed it. They banned it. 0% now. There's literally down to 0%. There's no cultivation. There's no farming poppies no more. When the U.S. was there, they were guarding it with their soldiers and talking about, okay, send it to China, send it to Iran so we could ruin their population. And Afghanistan's population, there were like millions were drug addicts. You saw what they were doing under the bridges. They were like rotting under the bridges. Taliban got rid of that. The Islamic right-wing conservative Islamic society got rid of it. So anyways, so they started building like one group. The rest, you know what happened to the Tajiks and the Hazaras and the Uzbeks? They literally started hating. They started hating and they started talking about, oh, we need funding. When they start advocating for their political movement, their political strategy was regime change. They wanted power. There was a power struggle somehow. It wasn't really a struggle. The Afghan Pashtuns, the Taliban have power, and these guys didn't have the manpower, whatnot. So they went to the halls of Congress and they went to here and there and the British and the Germany and this and that and begging for money and funding and weapons to come back and slaughter Afghans again. That's literally what they did. Instead of after the NATO and US leaving and all of them leaving, we build back better, stronger, and fortify our country and to protect our women, protect our children from all the, how many people, how many bombs and all this destruction, how many people died? A lot. We were supposed to, instead of building and protecting our society and stuff, a lot of these Afghans started hating and started to want war. They wanted to keep fighting. It's like, and then like 2 people got arrested and these guys started calling for freaking for regime change. And like these guys are so used to freaking CIA operations and coups and different, the foreign intelligence agencies and stuff like that, just funding of weapons and smuggling and roadside bombs and this and that and all this. They wanted to keep doing that shit when the war was over. Anyways, my point is that makes me think is like if these Tajiks and these Hazaras and these people there's Uzbeks and this and the Turkmens and all these people, different ethnic groups that are in Afghanistan, if they loved Afghanistan, they wanted to help Afghans and this and that, wouldn't they help build? Wouldn't they at least try to have good manners and be respectful, then try to help and then kind of show leadership? Instead of being like, give it to me, it's mine, blah, 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 I demand it, like this, that, that's not going to work. You can't strong arm the Taliban, bro. You cannot be disrespectful and then calling them terrorists and this and that. That's not going to work. So, but you would expect them, if they truly cared, genuinely cared, they would have went and started helping out and building Afghanistan, build the roads, build some houses, build some, just help build back, bro, whatever. Build some farmland, build some housing, build some, like plumbing, anything. No, but no, they went straight, asked for weapons. They wanted to ask for money. They wanted to ask for this and that. Come fight. Come, like they're inviting NATO back. They're like, NATO, come back. Kill us more. Kill them. Like, bro, relax. Like, you do not love Afghanistan if you do that. If you're in the halls of Congress asking for money and weapons and bombs to come bomb Afghanistan, you do not love Afghanistan. And you're not smart enough you're not smart enough because you can't figure out how to do it peacefully. And you're not Afghan enough to know that respect and manners and behavior